Good morning, everybody. I think it's Thursday, March 21st. Getting ready to have breakfast. Yes, a bagel again. They didn't have my eggs again. And a yogurt. And that's it. Alright, talk to you later. Hey guys. Sorry. It's supposed to, I think, rain today as it gets more into the mid-afternoon, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I'm dressed to go hike or go to Dollywood. I don't know what I'll do today. We'll see. I'll have to play it by ear today because it's going to be rainy today. That's okay. I might get a little bit in this morning and then decide to pour and come back and take a nap like I did yesterday. I love naps. I'm just having some more coffee and gonna work on some videos. So I will chat with you later. Hey guys, we're in Gatlinburg. You can see all of the devastation up on the hill from the wildfires. It just makes me sad to see it all. We're just walking. I'm parked down there. This is on the riverfront street or river, I can't remember. It's free parking if you can get it, if you get here early in the morning. But I'm walking down here. There's a little trail down by the road where I used to live. And we're going to walk that trail today. There's a tram that goes up the mountain. It's a pretty cool thing to go on to. Maybe we'll catch one in the air here. Takes you up to the top of the mountain. Thought about doing it. You gotta pay to obviously do it, but I've thought about doing it. Maybe we'll catch one. It says don't walk, but I'm walking. There's one way up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. He's coming down. We'll wait for him. Isn't it beautiful out this morning? Y'all see those towers right there? During the fire, they were surrounded. And people were stuck in that. It's a hotel. And that's part of the I think it's called Gatlinburg Towers or something like that. I can't remember. But the wildfire had them surrounded. But it didn't harm the building any. Very scary fire for all of y'all. We're just on the back street behind the main hub. Like yesterday, or the other day, we were right through there. Hello, birdie. Hi, baby. The main street is just up there. We're just by the river. So, y'all. Oh, hello, birdie. Sorry. Hi, birdies. Hi, pretty birdies. So, oh, there's a little duty dad right there. There's the sign. That's the trail we're going to go on. If I go all the way to the visitor center, it's 2 miles. There are falls. Maybe we'll go the whole way. I don't know yet. I'm not bringing a pack today, obviously. It's just a little trail that's along the main road. So, I see people pretty much the whole time. I am not far away from the main road, so it's not like I'm hiking up inside the mountains. I'm just hiking along the riverbed. So, and I'm not going very far today. So I won't need my pack. It's basically like a little trail hike. Not even hiking through the mountains. I'm already in the mountains. Right there, see? This road right here, Ski Mountain Road. That was where my old homestead was that I used to live in. I didn't own it, I rented it, but that's where I lived in it. To show you the little bears, I always think they're cute. This road right here leads right to the parkway. And it also leads to the entrance of the Great Smoky Mountains. So I'll be hiking right along the Great Smoky Mountain Drive. And the parkway starts over here and goes that direction. And I love the sunshine because it's warming me up because I'm cold. I have 3 layers on, I'll show you. So I have many layers on. I have a tank, a hoodie type shirt, and a jacket, and another jacket. I have my gloves too, y'all. It gets super cold to me if I'm not in the sun, and I'm not gonna be in the sun. You see the Space Needle back there. I'm not in the sun when I'm hiking the trail, so. Here's the trail, y'all. It is 2 miles to the visitor center in the Great Smoky Mountains. I don't know if we're gonna go that full way today or not, but we're just gonna take a little walk, y'all. And forgive me if the camera's shaky because I am walking. But this is this cute little trail. I used to walk this all the time for therapy. You can see the devastation from the fires. You see all those logs. It just breaks my heart. Gatlinburg has changed so much. I know I keep talking about it, but it's just so hard to believe how much devastation it's done and how close it's got to all these buildings. But there's still, a lot of the downtown is still here, amazingly. And here's a sign about it, burned area. It just breaks my heart, y'all. This was my home for a while. Gatlinburg was, when I had to come back to Tennessee. This is my home. And my home that I lived in was burnt down. I didn't live in it at the time that it was burnt down, but I had a cute little cabin that I lived in for the first year that I had to come back to Tennessee. And when I say I had to come back to Tennessee, I lived in Florida and lost my job and couldn't find any more work. They closed down my whole department. And so I knew I could get work here, and that's why I had to come back to Tennessee. So, the river is absolutely beautiful, but you can see how thin, even though it is spring, just coming springtime. There's somebody sitting over there. Even though it's coming springtime, and there's not much foliage on the trees, it's even worse because it was halfway burnt. It is so peaceful here, even among all of the heartbreak of the forest fire devastation. It's just peaceful. So y'all can see how close the road is. There goes a vehicle right now. We're not that far from, and there's vehicles parked up there, from the main road, so that's why I did not wear my pack today. It's just a little stream along the road and trail. A little side trail up to the road here. You can see how close I am. I figured I'd show you all the beautiful sign that welcomes you to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. My trail is right there. Still breaks my heart, all the devastation, y'all. And it's been a couple of years. Can't remember exactly the year. So, I don't know if you can see it right there. There's somebody camping up there. You're only allowed to camp in the Great Smoky Mountains if you have a permit. So, my guess is they've either got a permit, or more likely it is somebody that does not have a sticks and bricks home that is camping up there, because you'll see that every once in a while. They try to shelter themselves from being seen, but that one is a pretty obvious one. At least for me it is. So I don't know. Hope they're staying warm. Nothing wrong with living in a tent. It's better than having nothing to live in. Life ain't all about things, y'all. It's about the experiences and how you make do with what you have. Can't take your things with you, y'all. You appreciate them while you have them, and you make do with what you have at the moment in time. And don't be envious of other people's stuff, because it's just stuff, and God tells us not to be. Well, you can see how close I am to the road. This is the road that goes to the start of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Now you see why I didn't bring my pack. I have civilization right next door to me here, sometimes closer than I want to be. Morning.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful day, y'all. Trying to get in a good walk before the rain comes. This is just was always my peaceful walk when I lived in Gatlinburg, in my little cabin that burnt down. I love that little cabin. If I could build one or whatever, have one like that, I would. Just small enough. It had a loft for a bedroom, and then I had a bedroom below, and it was one bathroom. It just needed to be a little bit bigger for a washer and dryer and a mud room. Had a fireplace and everything, y'all. Oh, look at that devastation. Just breaks my heart. Burnt from the inside out. You can see the devastation still after all this time. There's more trees that are charred. All because of somebody's stupidity. And it killed a lot of people. We hadn't had a fire like that in the Great Smoky Mountains in an extremely long time. I forgot. I want to say it was maybe in the early 1900s, if I remember correct, or maybe it was the 1800s. I don't remember correctly. You see that tree over there? It was a really bad forest fire, and I was right here. I was living in Pigeon Forge when it happened. I wasn't in the heart of it here in the Gatlinburg area, but I was in it. I wasn't the one racing down the mountain escaping fire on both sides, but I was in it. I experienced it just like everybody else to a certain extent. A long time ago, I don't remember what year. I don't know if it was early 1900s or in the 1800s. This used to be an old homestead. You can see the chimney and the fireplace still stand, among a few other structures. It used to be an old homestead right here, way back on when. That's interesting. Why is that white? Is it from when it burnt? Or is it, no, it's looks like marble. Huh, I didn't know we had that here in the mountains. This part. Looks like marble. Some type of stone. So yeah, this is the homestead, y'all. A long time ago it used to be one. Thought I would show you that. So down there is the river. Right there is the road. And then there's another road, which is the bypass, which is right there. So I am not at all far from civilization, y'all. Just to reassure anyone that says, why don't I have my pack? I preach so much about carrying a pack when you're hiking. On this situation, you don't really need one. You're not far from civilization. It's not a really long trail. It's not strenuous. You can get quickly back to your car, or somebody will be passing by very easily. Here are old steps to an old homestead. I would love, love, love to have a home, a little cabin in the middle of the mountains. Tell where the foundation was cut out at, y'all. In the middle of the mountains, away from everybody and everything. A little teeny one-room cabin with a little bathroom. Nothing fancy. Just peace and quiet and serenity in the mountains. And then my little home in Florida, or a boat, whatever the good Lord has handed me now and has handed me later. I just like simplicity. I don't need a lot of things. I love to travel, as you can see. I love to see things. Of course, this is my home. So some say it's not really traveling, but to me it is, because I haven't been able to get back here for a while. And I just love to see nature. I love nature. Look at all the devastation. A little small waterfall. Absolutely magnificent, y'all. The Great Smoky Mountains are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hey guys, looks like I'm coming up on the end of my trail, at least for the 2 miles. So beautiful. Lots of devastation. This building right here is the Forestry Service building. This is where they park their trucks and stuff. I'm sure they have offices inside. I forgot how much or whatever. But that's part of the Forestry Service building that we've come up on. A little windy, so I don't know if you can hear me very well. Now that we've come out in the opening. But yeah, that's the U.S. Park Service, Forestry Service. The mountains in the back, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So these are the guys that helped save the forest as much as it's been saved. Without them, the whole place would have burned down. It was a very fast-moving, rapid fire. And we had 70-mile-an-hour winds. We had tornadoes. We had forest fires in 3 mountains, 3 sides, all at one time. It was a very scary event. I'll try to attach some of the stories, links below on my page with this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all. We've gone 1.7. I could go up to the visitor center, but there's no really reason to. I've been there, done that. I could keep going and go further up on the trail, but this is a quick and easy trail. I mean, there's no mountainous terrain to this one compared to what I was doing the other day. It's just a little nature hike. So we'll head back towards Gatlinburg, downtown Gatlinburg, and go up and down the strip and see what kind of trouble we can get into, y'all. Hey y'all, we're just walking downtown Gatlinburg for a few minutes. The rains is starting to come in. I was chitty-chatting with one of the local candy makers. We were chatting about the fire and stuff. You can see the rain off in the distance, so we're not gonna walk down for too long, but we'll just take a quick tour and then come back up and head towards my temporary hotel home. Hey y'all, that is the Space Needle. Keep it in focus here. I'm walking at the same time. It takes talent to walk and shoot with the camera. So y'all, this motor lodge was burnt down, unfortunately, with the wildfires. I'm going back to the candy store. The gentleman that I was talking to, Steve, I believe his name was, he's been there 31 years, and he's going to be closing his store down, and so I didn't take any money with me, but he has some sugar-free stuff, so I'm going to go in there and buy a bunch of sugar-free, what I can, just as a way of saying thank you to one of the local people here. I consider myself local to an extent too also, even though I'm not here all the time, but he considers me local also. So support your local people. His was a family business, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some money and go back up to the Kingdom Inn. We gotta get to the candy store before the rain starts coming in, y'all. I think one of the trams is getting ready to go up, y'all. So we'll video that in a minute. Also, up there at that first tram tower, on the left-hand side was my old house that was burnt. Just so you know. Still waiting on the tram. Any minute now. We'll be taking off. But yeah, up there in that first tram, here it goes. Here it goes. It's going to take off in a second. You can ride this all the way to the top of the mountain. I can't remember how much it is, but I will video it if I find the pricing. I want to say it's like $11 or something per person per ride. Should start taking off. Here it goes. Here it goes, y'all. There they go. Going really slow. There it goes. You can ride that all the way to the top of the mountain. You can actually see where my old homestead was from there. Alright guys, I got a bunch of sugar-free candy from the Candy Man. And the rain is starting, so just in time get back to the car and head back towards my hotel. Nobody's swimming in the pool today. I wonder why. It's only like maybe 48 degrees. A little cold for that swimming pool. Guys, I am in my hotel. Obviously I've been in here since I come back and had lunch, The rain stopped. I'll show you. But there's still dark clouds and stuff out there, so I don't have any plans of going out tonight. I will probably stay inside, keep watching TV, doing my thing. I want ice cream, but I'm too lazy to go get it. Well, frozen yogurt. Sugar-free frozen yogurt. So it's okay, no big deal. I'm just waiting, maybe the ice cream man will show up at my door, but it hasn't happened yet. Nobody shows up at my door with ice cream. Guess they didn't get the memo. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like outside right now, since it's done its raining thing today. So this is the view outside. You can see the dark clouds in the distance on that direction. The more you look, the more dark it gets around the building. But sun shines over here. So, yeah. I don't feel like walking to go get frozen yogurt. I want it, but I don't want it that bad. So, anyway. Who knows, maybe I'll change my mind. But if I do, I'll let you know. But other than that, that's all I got, y'all. So remember, y'all, to live a simple, happy, healthy, tiny life. Talk to you tomorrow.